After the attack of Christchurch on the 15th of March, we feel the love of the New Zealander. It was like really amazing when we were looking in front of every mosque with those thousands of flowers.
It's an annual event, but this year's International Refugee Day has special significance.
You know, I was looking at the seats today, and half of them are from refugee, and this is the same number which we are getting every year, 90 to 100. This year, more than 200% they are New Zealander.
The impact of March 15th is still being felt, with changes in perspective from those born in New Zealand and those within the refugee community.
That thing is happening, the racism stuff and the hate from some people, because we didn't go to them. We didn't tell them who we are, where we come from, what we have, what is our culture, what is our religion. All of us, we know how important is the communication between, let's say, between me and my neighbor. If we start from that, then I think my neighbor, he will go and say, look, I have a neighbor who is coming back from Syria, and I had like hear from them his story. He will share it to the others, and the others will know what is the meaning of a Syrian refugee, for example.
And the increase in understanding couldn't come at a better time as New Zealand prepares to take in more refugees.
So there's just over 70 million refugees around the world who are in need of support and resettlement. New Zealand is a small country. We do our bits. We currently resettle 1,000 people every year, and from next year we're going to increase that to 1,500. To do that, we're increasing the number of places where people can be settled around New Zealand by 6. So that means that we'll have a lot of different locations where refugees can come to New Zealand. They go through the Mangere Refugee Resettlement Centre, and then they move to a new community where they settle with their families and live, and as you can see from today's event, really become part of the community that they live in.
Nearby Whanganui will join Palmerston North in resettling refugees from next March. The Minister of Immigration highlighting the benefits of diversity in our communities.
Well, refugee communities bring the world to New Zealand. You know, we are a small country that trades with the rest of the world. We need connections with the rest of the world, and that's exactly what the refugee communities bring. They also bring such a huge diversity of experience. They come from situations that New Zealanders just can't imagine, and I think it really is a good reminder of what a wonderful country we have here in New Zealand, and actually the opportunity we have to provide people with refuge, with safety, and an opportunity to live a good life. I get to meet so many youngsters who have grown up in New Zealand as a result of being resettled here, and they go on to do amazing things. They come from every walk of life. They're lawyers, they're doctors, they're academics, they're mechanics, they're tradespeople. They do all sorts of things. They really contribute to our community, and they make us a much more diverse place, and they give us amazing connections with the rest of the world.
And if the spread at the celebration is anything to go by, the diversity will be more than welcome. Georgie Ormond, Local Focus.